Onion. Alright, there we go. So, pan. You need mayonnaise. You're supposed to use like vegetables and stuff with it, but I don't have any vegetables. I think the only thing I really have is onions. So I'm just gonna add onions to it because everybody knows I love me some caramelized onions. It looks like I only have a red onion, but that's fine. I don't mind red onion. Need some butter. You don't need to add spice, but I always add hoagie. What is it called? Hoagie spread. I add this to everything. It's just basically a whole bunch of freaking hot peppers ground up into like little minced pieces. I know that this dish is kind of weird, but you need mayonnaise and you need sugar, which I have here. And now I'm trying to think of what else do I need. Mayonnaise, sugar, salt, pepper, your basic stuff. What else? I'm trying to think. What else? I think that's it. Oh, mozzarella cheese, which I just got the fresh mozzarella cheese that's in like this little packet that's pre-sliced because I like it thick. First step, add the butter. Oh wait, let me move some stuff out the way. Add the butter. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, I got these plastic things on the stove now, so now nobody's gonna be turning on the stove by accident, and I don't have to worry about the baby touching up there. I was trying to find like the plastic thing that comes up so that like so she can't like reach her hand up there, but then I won't be able to cook with her because I do let my kids cook with me even when they're small. I just diligently pay attention. So butter, I'm gonna chop up these onions real quick and throw that in there because like I said, I like my onions caramelized. I don't really care for them to be raw. I mean, I'll eat them raw, but personally, unless it's like if it's a hot dog, I want both. I want caramelized onions and I want raw onions. But for this recipe, I just like them caramelized. I don't know why. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me. So even if I don't eat all this, the kids will when they get home. They should be home in like an hour. But that's pretty much how I make it. I usually use shredded cheese, but I only had like mozzarella cheese, so it's still the same effect. I like mine. I don't know why, or I don't know if it's just me, or if you guys do, but I like burnt cheese, which is weird like that. But yeah, I like burnt cheese. It's just, I like it burnt and crispy on the bottom. That's just how I am. So I'm gonna eat that with some kimchi, and yeah. We going to I guess we can do a mukbang. I don't know. Should we do a mukbang? Yes, I think we should. I'll be right back. Alright. So I have kimchi. And if you guys are wondering, it's basically fermented cabbage. That's basically what it is. I know. It's like an Asian version of sauerkraut, if that makes sense. So, I have my cheese mixture. I already know it's gonna be good. I just never tried it with the rice cakes. Oh. Oh yeah. Them combined together is so good. Yes. I don't know what it is about kimchi that I like. It took me a, like, it's something that you have to build up a tolerance for when it comes to kimchi. Because if not, you're not gonna like it. And because it took me a while to like build up a tolerance for it and then like actually like enjoy the flavor. So not bad. And I like this way better. I don't know why. I like it this way better. And I put those peppers in there, but I can't really tell much of a difference with it. I think most of it cooked out. Oh, it's so good. Wish I had like a platform so that you guys can see me eating. Eventually it will come. But for now, I had to yell at Leon yesterday because I told him we need some content, whether if it's for my channel or for his channel. So I was like, you up there playing video games, record it. Record you playing the video game or record something. Something is better than nothing, to be honest. And upload it. I don't think YouTube is really his thing, but he does like watching Twitch for like the magic card tournaments and stuff. So I told him, start a Twitch account, upload on Twitch. But I told him, I was like, you get best of both worlds if you upload on Twitch and YouTube. So if it means for both of us to be able to make money off of YouTube, that works, because that's multiple streams of income. It's not just me working on YouTube and doing my businesses and everything. And if I don't know if I ever mentioned before, I think I have, but I just do online marketing and I do social media management for businesses and brands. And sometimes I do virtual assistants. It just depends. Usually I do short-term contracts when it comes to the virtual assistants. because I don't like the way my schedule has been lately. It's just been too hard for me to try and lock down a long-term contract. So if say somebody needs a PowerPoint presentation, or they want me to create a video or something like that that's short term and it's just like a one-time thing, I'll do it. You'll be surprised what people will pay for small tasks. Even for like, people will hire someone just to book them flights to and from wherever they need to go, and you don't even have to live in the same city as them. They just want somebody available to do small little tedious tasks that they feel like is not a priority to them. So like ordering their Starbucks every single day, so that when they get up, they can just go right straight to Starbucks and then pick up their order instead of them having to do it. Hey, if they got the money to do it, I'm doing it. I'm surprised like how good this is, and I think it has to do with the cheese and the kimchi because I'm mixing it together. Because usually I use like shredded mozzarella cheese, and we all know that's not the same as that mozzarella cheese that I just used. I don't even feel like I need to put sriracha sauce on here, even though I have it right here. Like, I have to put it right there. Because the kimchi is kind of spicy. It's not spicy, but it is kind of spicy because it has the red pepper powder in it. There's just coffee in here. I know, I have weird taste buds. Like, who drinks coffee with kimchi and cheese and corn? Apparently I do. But yeah. But I told Leon he can pretty much do whatever as long as it's bringing in income, and that includes like Twitch, YouTube, Magic, because when they play tournaments they actually win money. So some people, they might not consider that as a real job, but when you play like Magic cards, you can get sponsors and they'll pay you like for like the whole year, like for a whole season, and just to play in the game featuring their products or whatever. So hey, if it means income coming in, I'm all for it. Some people have this idea of what a real job is, but I consider a job anything that you do and you get money in return for it, or even a bartering system, because I used to do that for a while, where I would promote products and in return I would get products or trips to places or something like that. So like any way that you're bringing in money or income or something that will benefit you and your family, it's a job. That's how I look at it. Let me take these off. These are hurting my eyes. I only wear them for class because I can't see the board. But when I'm sitting in front of the computer, I can't see. It hurts my eyes even more. But yeah. And same thing with like people that are like, oh, you just have a hobby. Like YouTube is a hobby, but once you start bringing in income, it's no longer a hobby per IRS. The IRS tells you differently. If you're making a certain amount of money off your hobby, your so-called hobby, it's no longer a hobby. It's an income. So if you're passionate about something, I say go for it, especially if you have the means to put forth the investment in it. And what I mean by that, it's not necessarily money, but like you have the time and you have the resources to put yourself out there and build your business or build it into a business. I say go for it. I was like, that's like somebody saying, you know, Facebook is dumb, or Uber or Lyft was a dumb idea, or Airbnb was a dumb idea, but now they're like billion-dollar companies. People just came out of nowhere with it, and it was just invented. So if you can invent something that will benefit other people and bring you money, I say go for it. And don't give up. Just because one person says no, it doesn't mean it's not a no. It just means not right now. Yeah, with the rice cake, there's more filling. And I like that. Makes them more filling, so I don't have to make as much. So whatever's left over in that pot, I'll just give it to the kids. And usually it'll be Andre that will eat it. She pretty much eats whatever I make. Or Akina will eat it. Akina likes a lot of Asian foods, like me. The more I eat kimchi, the more I can see how people just eat it plain by itself. Like they'll eat kimchi wraps and stuff like that, so I kind of get it. Ooh. With me going to school, I think I mentioned this before, but like my plan has always been, like my whole life, even from the time I was 5, because I already said this, when I was 5, I wanted to own a mall. So from the time I was a child, I always wanted to be a business owner and own my own business. So for me to get my degree, it's not so much for me to get a job outside or to work for somebody. It's more so that I can have the credibility under my belt when I do reach out to more clients or branch out to manage companies and brands and stuff. So it's not really, I mean, if it comes down to where I end up getting the opportunity to work for a company and the benefits are great, the pay is what I'm looking for, and I'm able to have the flexibility to be able to work and be home and with my family and everything, I'll do it. It's just like it has to have every aspect of what I'm looking for in a career or a job. So that's the only way I would do it if I was able to have the flexibility. I think that's the main thing for me, is flexibility. Not so much the pay, because when you love something that you're doing, you really don't care about the money, and you just do it. Because I know there's a lot of people, like teachers, they don't get paid shit, but they love it, so they keep doing it. Ooh, it went down the wrong pipe. It went down the wrong pipe. Or I was trying to go down the wrong pipe. That tastes so good. But I'm pretty much done. But I do have a question for you guys. If money wasn't an option, what would you do? Like, career-wise. If money wasn't an option, what would you actually do with your life? Would you, you know, would you go to work and work anywhere that you want to work? Or would you start a business? Would you start a nonprofit? What is it that you really want to do? I know there's people out there that are passionate about being a nurse. So for them, it would probably be like a free healthcare center or something like that. So you tell me in the comment section, if money wasn't an option, what would you do career-wise? Or basically, how would you give back to the community or to the world? Because there's always something out there for everybody to be able to give back, or there's always some type of purpose or passion for them to want to give back. So let me know in the comments, what would you do? But I'm pretty much done. So if you guys enjoy these kind of like cook with me / mukbangs, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.